Hi, welcome to what is a slightly different video to normal. I don't normally post videos anywhere like this on YouTube. It's normally just my stream VODs, and even then I've only just started doing those. But today I have something pretty different to do. So those of you who know me know that I am a big fan of Sneak Energy. They are a UK-based drinks company. They do sugar-free energy drinks for gaming purposes and everyday life purposes as well. And they have asked me today to do a comparison between Sneak, and if you've read the caption, you already know what the other one is. If you haven't read the caption, what are you doing here? But anyway, it's going to be between Sneak and GFuel. So, before I get started, just a little disclaimer. Like I say, I am a big fan of Sneak. They have asked me to do this video. They have sent me everything in this video, all the products in this video, they have sent me either free of charge or paid for by them. So I have not paid for anything in this video. It has all been gifted to me for the purpose of creating this video. That being said, everything I say here today is going to be my personal opinion. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to make stuff up. I'm going to be completely honest with you about what I think about these products and how I'm comparing them. So, without further ado, let's get into this. To start off with, we have the packaging. So, Sneak, like I say, sent me both of these parcels. Now, these were sent out a while ago. The order was placed about 2 weeks ago, give or take. Sneak arrived pretty much the next day. It was very, very quick. They are a UK-based company, like I say, so being in the UK, I got it very quickly. GFuel, however, took a lot longer to arrive. They are based in America, so fair enough, it will take longer for them. However, for my parcel, it took about a week and a half to get here. Other people who I've been in contact with who are also doing these videos for Sneak, they still have not received their parcel yet, and it's been several weeks since the order was placed. So on that front, Sneak have got it hands down. Like I say, being in the UK, it's slightly different. Sneak's UK based, GFuel's US based. So being in the US, you might receive your GFuel a lot quicker than I would. However, being in the UK, that's an automatic win, or not an automatic, but a definite win for Sneak. So, with that out the way, we have got this lovely box here that Sneak have sent me. So it is rather large for what's inside. So this is the actual product. This is their starter kit. The rest of the box is empty except for packaging. So, sorry, I have taken the label off, so my address isn't on there, but I do like Sneak's packaging. It's got the bunny logo everywhere. It's got the Sneak logo everywhere. It is very good packaging. It's just a little bit excessive. However, it's all paper and cardboard. It's all recyclable. So I can't really complain too much on that front. GFuel. This is the box that they sent it to me in. This is obviously a lot more conservative. There's not much space wasted. And I've taken the labels off. However, inside, I have already opened these just to check it over. Get rid of that. So, paper packaging again, nice and recyclable, great. The actual product, this is how it came. So, just the box, the shaker, just in a little bit of bubble wrap, the energy, in just a little plastic bag. So, a little bit poor on the packaging on that front, not gonna lie. I mean, these aren't packaging here isn't recyclable, and it's very plain, it's very boring, it's low quality, just to get it out there. They also send you a sticker, which I'm not going to be using, but that's not about that. So, yeah, more conservative packaging on the GFuel, but it's much more basic, much cheaper packaging. So obviously you can see we've got these two here. get this open. We have got, so this is the one of the GFuel starter packs. These are both just the starter packs of each. I did have a quick look on GFuel's website earlier as well. So this is the it's not called Blackout. It's but yeah, it's a starter pack. You get the small little shaker here. It is 500ml. It's a 500ml shaker, and you get these flavors: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flavors by the look of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 flavors and a small shaker. And on the price of that, so the actual starter pack is, this is all in dollars, $14.99. Shipping is an additional $10.89, which again, it's coming from America, but that's still quite expensive. That doesn't include tax. As an American company, they haven't included tax on their thing, so that's an additional $5.18, bring the total to over $30, which, talking in British money, you're going to be looking at around £28, I'd say, give or take at an estimate. So, small shaker, 7 packs, I'd estimate roughly £28. So, on the flavours, we have got snow cone. We've got blue ice. I've heard good things about this one. We've got tropical rain. Got watermelon. Got rainbow sherbet. Is that going to focus? There we go. We've got strawberry banana, which I just noticed is inspired by KSI. So GFuel do a lot of collaborative products. I'm quite excited to try that because I do like banana flavouring. Not overly keen on strawberry, but I'd like to give it a try. And that one's going on the floor. And lastly, we also have Battle Juice, which is another collaborative one. I don't know that symbol. I don't know who it is. Does it say anywhere on here? If it does, I can't see it, so I don't know who that's collaborating with. But they're the different flavours on GFuel. So, there we go. Now, Sneak. You get this lovely little box. It's got all the instructions on the side. You've got all the Sneak logo and everything. It's a sleeve, so it keeps falling out the bottom. Yeah, it's a nice, neat box. It's got that little sleeve there. Again, you've got the box there. Yeah, it's a very nice box. It's a good feeling. Again, cardboard, so all recyclable. Inside the box, there you go. Okay, so just after I opened the box and showed you what was inside, my video stopped recording, and I didn't realise. So I've been sat here for about 10-15 minutes or so, carrying on with this video, and it wasn't recording. None of it got saved, except for what you've seen so far. So I have tried the GFuel. I opened the Battle Juice. I've tried that one. I opened the Grape Crush Sneak, because that's one I'd never tried before, never had any other GFuel before. I hadn't tried the Grape Crush yet. I was then about to do that when I realised the video had stopped recording. So, before I go any further, I will go back and just redo what I've done up till this point. But yes, I have tried the GFuel already at this point. I haven't tried the Sneak yet, other than the ones I've had in the past. So, rewinding a bit. So, inside the Sneak box, to start off with, we have this lovely little booklet. These are the original 3 Sneak flavours: Blue Raspberry, Cherry Bomb and Tropicilla. And there is also a 10% off code which you get with each of these boxes. Feel free, whoever gets this first, to use that if you wanted to try it. You do have to spend over 25 quid to get the 10% off though. So they were the three original: Blue Raspberry, Cherry Bomb, Tropicilla, and then there's also, other way, Strawberry Watermelon, Sour Apple, Neon Punch, Raspberry Lemonade, Grape Crush, and Electric Mango. So there's a nice little information booklet there just to show you what's going on. We have the shaker. As I said a minute ago, I have already filmed a lot of this. The recording failed, so I'm redoing it. This has got Grape Crush in it. I've already put it in, mixed up, shaken it up, but I haven't tried that one yet. And that's the packaging. So you can see I have opened it already. We also have Tropicilla. Is that going to focus? No, it's not. Raspberry Lemonade, that one focused. Strawberry Millions. So this is one of the few collaborations Sneak has done with Millions, the sweet company. So they did a strawberry one and a bubblegum one. There's Blue Raspberry, which is another original. Strawberry Watermelon, which is a good flavour. I didn't think I was going to like that one, and I really do. Cherry Bomb, which is my favourite basic flavour. I love Cherry Bomb. And then Purple Storm, another good flavour. And Electric Mango, which I believe is their newest one. So, like I say, I've already made up the Grape Crush. I will be testing that in a minute. And on the GFuel one, we've got the Battle Juice. Now, obviously GFuel we've got in here. Same as with Sneak, you do get this little residue in the bottom. But I quite like how this shaker feels when you shake it, just having the little shaker. But as an actual cup, I'm not overly sold on it. I like the big cups. So shaking, I like. Actual drinking from it, not so much. But right, so we have the Battle Juice, which appears to be pineapple flavour. You can see the pineapple rings on there. And yeah, pineapple flavour. It's quite a weak flavour, I will say. There's nothing that stands out about it. You can taste the pineapple. The rest of it's very watery, which... Sorry, I did spill a little bit earlier, so there's still some on the shaker. But yeah, it's quite watery, and considering this is only 400 ml that I put in here, so less than I normally do with a Sneak one, that's not great. It's very watery, it's very weak flavour, it's not strong, but it's still nice. It's not bad, it's just not strong, it's not got that kick to it. Now, Sneak, like I say, what I normally do is I normally do 700 ml on these. I've done 400 ml because that's what they recommend. Same with the GFuel. GFuel, they say 12 to 16 fluid ounces, and if you're not American like most of the world, that means roughly 350 to 450 ml. So I put 400 ml in there, mixed it up. Like I say, it tastes quite watery. It's a weak flavour. Whether the others are the same, I don't know, but first impressions are it's not strong. It's not got that kick. Grape Crush. I have not tried this flavour before. It's one I've been wanting to try for a while, but I have tried all of the others, so I thought this would be the best one to use as a comparison with GFuel. So done 400 ml again. Sneak recommends 300 to 400 ml to mix those up. Like I say, I normally do a lot more, but for today's video, I'm just doing the 400 ml to try it. Let's give it a go. Okay. That's nice. It's very smooth flavour. It's not strong. Again, it doesn't really have that kick, but it's got an aftertaste. And it kind of lingers. It's nice. It's very nice. It's refreshing, actually. I'm glad I tried that because, like I say, I've been wanting to try this one for a while and I haven't, but I like that. I like Grape Crush. I will have to get myself a tub of that at some point. It's really nice. I can't remember what I recorded and what I didn't at this point, but Sneak, absolute win on the packaging, on the delivery time, everything like that. The box itself is great. It's very neatly organised. You get 9 different flavours. You get a big shaker. I think I was talking about the design before the video got cut, and the designs on Sneak are quite abstract, whereas on the GFuel, let me just grab one out of here again. The designs on GFuel, this one's not too bad, but they're a little bit busy. They actually show like what the flavour is meant to be. This one is blue ice. I don't know what that flavour that's meant to be. It's a bit, the name is a bit abstract. See, this one's electric mango. The design is quite abstract, but the packaging on these feels kind of cheap and nasty, whereas these feel sleek. They feel good quality. So that's another win for Sneak on that one. Design is good. The branding is very good. GFuel, it's just a little bit all over the place for me. So the shakers, black and white. I mean, I like the big shakers. The small ones feel nicer to shake, but if I want an actual drink, which I take these to work every day, I have a Sneak every day for work, and I always fill it up to the top pretty much. If I take that, that's going to last me half the day, if that. Sneak will last me majority of the day, so win for Sneak on the shakers. The designs are nicer as well. GFuel, I mean, the actual names on here are a little bit basic, but I don't know if that's meant to be anything in particular. I don't know if that's the GFuel logo. I think GFuel's logo is just GFuel. Whereas Sneak, they've got the bunny. The Sneak bunny. He's their mascot. It's a good design. It works for them. Shakers, Sneak win for me. Whether they'll do smaller shakers in the future, I don't know. Both companies, I believe, do metal shakers. Sneak have the metal shakers same size as these ones. GFuel, I did see something about stainless steel shakers on their website. I don't remember if they were this size or they were bigger, but they do have some as well. Other than that, I mentioned the price of GFuel earlier. It is the actual starter pack is not expensive. 15 quid. You get 7 flavours. You get the shaker. You then have to pay an additional this is dollars, $15, an additional $10.89 to ship it to the UK, which makes it $25 basically. And then they put tax on top of that. In the UK, we put tax on before purchase. So the price you see on the shelf on any shop is the price that you pay. In America, it's custom to not put the tax on, so the price on the shelf will go up when you take it to the till. It's the same with on a lot of online purchases. It's the same with this. It's an additional $5.18 tax on top of the original price, bringing it to a total of $31.06. That's going to be around about £28 to £30, so it's expensive to get it shipped over to here. So on that basis alone, again, Sneak has the win. The starter pack I got, looking at the Sneak website, I got the basic pack. I don't want that. So there's a few different starter packs you can choose from. This one here is what I was gifted, so we can have a look at this. Starter pack, so £18, reduced from £34. The RRP is obviously then more expensive than GFuel. I've never seen it that high, so that is the recommended retail price. It's not necessarily what they'll ever sell it at. £18, very good. I got 9 flavours and a shaker. It now comes with 13 flavours. There's 13 unique flavours. You get 12 of them. So 12 sachets, 1 shaker. You can then customise it. So these are all the 12 flavours that you get as standard. You get 1 of each. You can, say, take the blue raspberry off, add a sour apple. So you can mix and match how you like. There is also the rhubarb and custard, which is currently sold out. So you can't get that one currently, but you would be able to normally. Next step is the shaker. You can customise what shaker you want. So the one I got was the OG shaker down here, which is an additional £5. But you get the monochrome shaker for free currently. So if you wanted, you can change it up a bit. You could have a different shaker if you didn't fancy this one, if you didn't fancy the monochrome one. They've got a few other shakers to choose from on there, as well as other shakers that come out periodically. I will say GFuel have a much bigger range of shakers, but none of them really felt that unique when I looked at them. And the starter packs, you cannot mix and match what you want on there. You have to. The shaker comes with what they dictate. So you pick your shaker, you get an assortment of flavors. They do have a lot of flavors as well. Again, they do a lot of collaborations, so they get a lot of flavors from those. View summary. So with the monochrome shaker, £18. So shipping, $3.99 or free for orders over 50. So $3.99, it's nothing. You get it within a few days. It's normally very quick. I've found it to be very good. Next day delivery is very, very fast. It's only £6 as well. So both deliveries are cheaper than GFuel, and obviously you don't get the tax on top, so it works out a lot cheaper at the end of the day. So once again, for me, Sneak wins that one. Like I say, GFuel have more options, but Sneak is more customizable. I prefer the designs on them, and the shipping is better. It's cheaper, so Sneak wins at that one for me. In terms of the flavors, the taste, etc., GFuel, like I say, it's not a bad flavor. You can see some of the residue on the bottom there. So Sneak does tend to do the same. I will say that. I'm not saying GFuel does and Sneak doesn't. They do condense on the bottom a little bit. They just need a little shake and they're back to normal. The flavour of GFuel that I had, whether or not all the others are the same, it was just weak. It wasn't bad. It was very watery. For the amount of water I put in, it just wasn't a strong flavour. There was no kick. There was nothing there for me to think, oh, I really want to keep drinking this. Sneak, again, there was no kick. It was quite a smooth flavour. I've had other flavours which do have a kick. Some of them are quite sour. Some of them are quite sweet. This one is a very smooth flavour. I do really like it. I like grape flavour, to be fair. And yeah, it's got a much stronger flavour. Same amount of water, a single serving of each. This one was a lot stronger. It's a lot nicer. It's got a nice aftertaste as well. So Sneak wins it on that one for me. I will try the other GFuels at some point, but for the sake of the length of the video, I will just stick to the two flavours, one of each, here and now. So, all things considered, Sneak is the winner for me. I've been a big fan of Sneak for a long time anyway. I didn't think GFuel was going to overtake it, and it didn't. So, yeah, 100% Sneak is the way to go for me, especially if you're in the UK. If you're in the US, they do ship. Sneak does ship to the US as well, but Sneak and GFuel, you can get them both either way. Sneak is what I would go for. I don't know what shipping times are like for Sneak in the US, but it can't be worse than GFuel because they've dropped the ball on that one, I'm not going to lie. Mine wasn't too bad, other people's have been far, far worse. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Go buy Sneak. They are not telling me to say that. That is my honest opinion. I really like the company. They have a very good customer service. And I really, really like the drinks. So that's my honest opinion. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far. Hopefully I'll get to do something like this again soon because this has been fun. Yeah. In the Sneak versus GFuel war, for me, Sneak will win.